means MOEISH is in the building. Got to say a big hello, MOEISH.
Blessings, blessings, blessings.
A water
Okay,
thing when we
MOEISH
bubble up.
means
Make the girls keep like it's double dutch. I will say DJ Ga. Pro sound at myradio.com. Big up
MOEISH is
yourself
in
and
the
natural
building.
vibes.
Got
Say
to
so.
say a big hello, MOEISH.
Blessings, blessings, blessings.
Okay, MOEISH is joining us on reggaeforus.com. Welcome to reggaeforus.com.
Give thanks so much. I'm so happy. I'm so privileged. It's just a joy for me, you know?
No, I think it's us that's got the privilege. Trust me on that one. So, to all the people that don't know MOEISH, tell us. I'm going to take you back in time now. When did your journey start? So, where was you born?
Well, I was born in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, of course.
Okay, and when did you first start singing?
Well, I've been singing from I was much younger, growing up, going church. I used to sing with one of my auntie. Me and her is the same age, but I was the one that always stand out.
Okay, so you realized from an early age that you had a certain talent for singing, shall we say?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, so when did you obviously go from having or realizing you had a talent for singing? How did you then convert that to get to where you are today? How did you start out in the business? We have a lot of artists listening to us that would like to make it through. So how did you start on that journey to take it more seriously and go from a hobby to a profession?
Well, basically, when I realized that I have the talent, one thing I didn't believe in myself that I could write my own songs, cause I started like singing over other people's songs early out, like into community stuff, singing people's song. I didn't do much of that because even though I was doing it, I didn't really full joy singing over people's song. But because I didn't start writing very early, so I had to do that to try gain that confidence in myself that I can really do it. So while I was going school now, I used to write a lot of poems. A lot of poems I used to write them, and like normally when we have sports day, they used to depend on me to write all of those songs, like use people's song to put in other words to make the song for my team. So I actually start there, and then while I was doing that, basically I love music, drama, track and field.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to do a lot of drama also, and I used to do track and field. But I realized now that I love all of them, but I had to choose one, which one I really love the most. So at the time I had CXC, so it kind of set away from me with drama and track and field. So after that, no, I started doing music. I started writing. I started have it as fun hobby, and then I realized that people are gravitating to my voice. People gravitating to my first song that I actually wrote. So again, that confidence really from people who are out there who listen to me.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was the first song that you wrote?
Well, the first song I wrote is a song called when I write. Oh, sorry, see if I can remember. We Need Love.
Okay, you can't. You must remember the first song you wrote. Seriously, we
Yes,
we need
definitely.
love. Okay,
Yes.
and so do you have a musical heritage in your family? I mean, I was just playing Jimmy Riley there and Taurus Riley, and I said obviously some talent must be genetic because Taurus gets something from Jimmy. That's for real. But what about your parents or grandparents? Are any of those musically gifted?
I can tell you now, my mom, she used to sing, but she didn't reach out as far as I am currently now. So I'd say I get it from my mommy, of course, definitely. I don't know all of my father's side of family, so I don't know if it's in my father's side of family also, but I know definitely that my mom is a singer. My grandmother was a very good singer too. When I was much younger, she normally sings in church, and trust me, you get in spirit when you hear her. So I guess it's basically from my mother's side of family.
Okay, so obviously you started writing your own tunes. What was the first record that you actually recorded in a studio, and where was that, and how did that opportunity come out to you? Because as I say, there's a lot of aspiring singers and artists that listen to reggaeforus.com, and they're looking for a break in the industry. So how did you get to record your first song in a studio?
I recorded my first song in 2004. I don't know if you ever heard of Chris Meredith.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a guitar. He plays for Ziggy Marley.
Yeah.
Yes, so that song that you heard, that I call We Need Love, he was the first producer to actually put me in the studio. I remember I was going school, so that was after school. And he told me that MOEISH, you're a good writer, so I think you should start singing your own stuff now. And he put me in the studio and say, listen, you're going to sing now. And I was so scared because I'm like, I never recorded on a rhythm before, so it seemed really weird. And then at the end of the day, it came out perfect. So I started with the demos.
So how did Chris actually, or how did you know him? Where did that link come from? Did he hear you singing somewhere, or did you just know him through a different level?
Actually, I was at his studio, but I didn't really go there for music. I have friends that in the music that was there, so I was just passing through, and then people kept telling me about him, that he's one of the best and all of that. So I started introducing myself, and then when I went to him, I started singing, and him say, "MOEISH, you have a good voice and things." So that's the reason why he actually made the rhythm for that song. He brought me in the studio and have me sing the song and made the rhythm for the song. So basically, when he heard my voice now, he started encouraging me and telling me that I should start doing this professional. But that song was done as a demo. It never really released as a single for MOEISH.
Yeah, I understand. So if you was to give advice to aspiring artists, really it's just trying to push yourself forward and introduce yourself to people that are in the music business. Would you say that's the best way of going about it?
Yes, definitely, because to be honest now in the music business, you have to find yourself around the expertise, the people who really know the business and know real talent, because a lot of people out there will tell us say you sound good and you can write, but yet still when you reach to the right people who really know this thing, you don't have it, none at all. So I always try to surround myself with the best of the best so that I get the right grooming, the right message when I'm writing, and get the right rhythms that really go with my voice, because even rhythms sometimes can make you sound like you don't have talent. So you just have to surround yourself with the right people and just stay positive, stay focused, and just believe in yourself that once you're made for this, because music is a natural thing, Music chooses, it's not really you choose music. So you have to just do it from your heart and just give it your all.
Yes, respect for that. So for all of you listening out there that don't know MOEISH, we're going to play a tune from her now because you've heard her talk. Now, the real thing, you got to hear her sing. This is called Run and Bun Them. Hold tight for this one.
A water thing when we bubble up. Make the girls skip like it's double dutch. I will say DJ Pro Sound at MyRadio.com. Big up yourself, a natural vibe system.
I beg to
Look how long we are trying. Them not give we no blind. Everything them promise, ha ha ha. We know that's a alibi. Turn on applications every time we apply, but we not stop trying, and we can't stop trying. Watch how them have one and I pretend like them care. Them only business about them welfare. Long time me I tell you them now move fear. Hey, me say fi run them. When you see them a come, me say fi burn them. When you see them a come, fire done them. Me say fi run them. Them a real opportunity.
ReggaeForUs.com.
Them are the greatest. We no want see no more teeth. no dentist. Cause we never get the opportunity. Forget no top score in the 90s.
Yeah, when Mr. Fire Babylon get caught, you don't know DJ got sound, okay? Anyway, you don't know. I'm promotion out of Gambia, CSR Judgment here.
This is about them welfare. Long time me I tell you them now move fear.
Sound of MOEISH on reggaeforus.com.
When you see them a
Rocking on the fadeaway rhythm, run and bun them.
them a come fire done them. Me say fi run them. When them fi do them quick fi talk out. When them fi do it now make no walk out. When election time every man start shout. Better them lock off and hush up them mouth. Hey, hey, a real joke thing this. You are going with chicks and a hide in a park. No more corruption, try no bother start. Dogs get mad, everyone start bark. Jah no call no fool, we have real lion heart. Serious thing go ask CJ Sparks. Watch how them a go on and a pretend like them care. Them only business about them welfare. Long time me I tell you them no move fear. Hey, me say fi run them. When you see them a come, me say fi burn them. When you see them a come, fire done them. Me say fi run them. Me say fi run them. When you see them a come, me say fi burn them. When you see them a come, fire done them. Me say fi run them. Me say fi run them. When you see them a come, me say fi burn them. When you see them a come, fire done them. Me say fi run them.
Sound of MOEISH there, run and bun them. She's our special guest on reggaeforus.com. Run and bun them there on the fadeaway rhythm. So MOEISH, obviously you're a fine singer, and now the rest of the world knows that because they just heard it on reggaeforus.com. But who else do you listen to? What other artists' music do you listen to?
I listen to Sizzla Kalonji, of course. I listen to Capleton, I listen to Buju Banton. I listen Michael Jackson. I most have to listen Bob Marley too. Most definitely so. Those are the major artists that I really listen because I don't really have much time to listen to artists. But when I get little time and I just feel the vibe, just listen to something else, I just listen to those artists. Yeah, I'm listening more, but those are just the top ones that I really listen to because they have some very good songs out there.
And do you think that those artists give you inspiration to write the tunes?
Most definitely, especially Sizzla Kalonji, of course. Definitely. Because some songs.
No. Now, we know one thing. Something very special happened last week. Tell the people where you recorded a song. I believe it was...
Yeah, when Mr. Fire Babylon get
I recorded a song for Judgment Yard, okay? Of course. My first single for Judgment Yard, Sizzla Kalonji Music. So I want the whole world look out for it. It will be released soonest. I will not disclose when or tell you what the song is or whatever. Just keep your ears open. Big surprise for the world.
You're going to keep us in suspense?
Yes, most definitely. I'm doing that.
Okay, you're just playing with us. The anticipation now is going to build. But I told you have to send me that song first, believe me.
Yes, most definitely, General. You have to get it, man. You're the General.
So, I'm going to put you on the spot now. What's your favorite record of all time? Because I know people ask me this all the time as a DJ, what's your favorite record, General? And it's a really tough one. So, I know you haven't had time to think about it, but if you could choose one song that kind of captures everything you want in music, what would it be?
Freedom.
Okay.
Freedom.
Okay. Freedom. Let me just fix it up on the track. This is MOEISH once again. This is the track entitled Freedom. People, old time.
One down here now. Rhythm. When Mr. Fire Babylon get born, you don't know it's DJ got sound, okay?
Yes, most definitely, General. You have to get it, man. You're the General.
Okay.
No. When a tune big like that, you know what we say? One down here now.
Again, it's a track entitled